Hello folks, I want to share with you some pretty positive and exciting news here at Blessed Sacrament. We have been attempting to find some good and ministerial uses for our school building since that time when the school closed. And while that was and continues to be for many a difficult time, we thought it's a good idea to be good stewards of this space and do some things that are in keeping with the church's ministry to others. Over the last 6 months or so, we were approached and excited by two different organizations that are going to be using some of our space. The first one is one that I know many of you are familiar with, and that's the Arnold Center. And the Arnold Center has had an affiliation with the parish for years. They have done some cleaning for us in the last 5 or 6 years, but they've also done some ministry for people from our community, and we've had people involved from the parish that are involved in actively working with the Arnold Center. And I'm just going to read you, for those of you who don't know about the Arnold Center, I'm going to read you their mission and tell you what spaces they're using. Their mission is they empower individuals with disabilities and other barriers to independence through enhanced vocational, social, and life skill training opportunities that lead to greater self-sufficiency and self-development, paving the way to maximize opportunities and self-development for individuals with disabilities and other barriers to their independence. And they are currently using 2 of our classrooms. One of them they are using for an art class that they do to develop those skills for the people they work with. And the other is an adult community living training, which helps to develop the skills needed to be independent. And they've been here for about a week and a half now, and it's been pretty powerful. These folks are wonderful, and we're glad that they're here. The second one, which is a little bit different and is on a more temporary basis, is the Midland County ESA. And their mission is to provide leadership, deliver services, and leverage resources to improve the education of students in collaboration with school districts, schools, and the community at large. The work they do, instructional support services, administrative services, special education services, early childhood services, and technology services. And the space they're going to be using is a hosting program for the coordinators as their main building, which is across from Lalonde's, if you know that area, is being constructed. They're doing a major renovation. And some of their people are going to be using space here mainly for their reports and their office. And that's more temporary. But the Arnold Center is one that we hope is a long-term relationship. Now, early on, we created space for ACT Uganda, which is a collaboration with people at the local level with a community in Uganda. And they sell crafts and things that the locals have made in Uganda back here to raise money to support their community. And they've been here for a little over 2 years now and have been a very good partner. We also have a couple of parish things that we're using. One is that there are a couple of classrooms that are being using strictly for youth ministry, and they've set that up in ways that facilitate that. There's a ping pong table in one, there's bean bags and couches and all those things so that our youth can be comfortable and interact with one another. And then lastly, one of our classrooms is being used as a music practice room for choir. And they appreciate that because they can leave their stuff spread out and do a few more things that in church would be a bit restrictive for them and create a lot more work. So those are the things that are happening. I think the most exciting one is, of course, the Arnold Center and our partnership with them. And so you're going to see more activity around here during the days. And I think even in the midst of some difficult times, this is a positive that we have to be proud of.